My name's Dazza, and a couple of days ago I put up a post asking where I should eat in Edinburgh, and so many of you lot said somewhere called Down the Hatch. So, let's go down the hatch. Let's get writing about it. So we spent £35 and 45p. We've got something called a world famous beef dip, carne asada fries, and the only thing that I recognise is maple bacon poutine. So, why don't we open the bag, have a wee cheeky look. Oh my god, what is going on in here? I think that's the beef dip. That must be the poutine. That's the actual beef dip. Or is this the poutine? Oh god, I don't know. Oh, that's this loaded fries. This looks mental. There's a lot of stuff in this. I'm actually going to put it up on screen what's in it because I can't remember. But it's £13 and 25p. So that's your loaded fries right there. There's quite a lot of stuff in this. And I actually think it's going to be quite spicy as well. Which just put the fear in me a wee bit, but it's fine. The cheese, is that cheese? The cheese isn't very melty. It's still in strands here. Oh my god, that's spicy. How's that one wee tiny bit of cheese so spicy? Oh my god, it was a slither of cheese. Right, let's get a bite of the beef with this rubbish fork. Oh, I need to get the metal fork, won't I? I need to. My pal Brandon at Tempura actually got me. He's got my name put on the back of it as well. Like that. Gorgeous, innit? Let's get a bit of the beef. Ah, much better, much better. A wee chip. Just a big mouthful of it all, man. There we go, we've got it all there. Let's try it. I don't like that meat. That's that kind of like cheesesteak meat. I don't like them. I don't like that kind of meat. I think it's just really tough and chewy. I'm just not a fan. Everything else is really nice. The actual flavour of it is really nice. The chips are nice. I like the fact that the cheese hasn't actually properly melted yet. And everything is actually like mixed as well. It isn't just a case of only like the tap is loaded. There's flavour in everything, man. There's this kind of like orange coating that's in the actual chips. It's absolutely stunning. It's just a shame that, I mean, that's just down to like personal preference. I wouldn't say don't get it because I don't like the meat. I feel like if I say don't get something, it's because of a more kind of like universal issue. That's just me being a picky eater. I would definitely try it. I think I would give the carne asada fries £13.25. That's a wee bit expensive, not gonna lie, for what is basically chips, cheese and some tomato and a wee bit of beef. I'd give that a 7 out of 10. Next up, poutine. I love poutine. When I was in Canada 2 years ago, it's all I lived on. Literally, it's all I ate. It's just amazing. Oh, I forgot. This is maple bacon poutine. Oh, that poutine looks scrumptious. You're damn right, I just said the word scrumptious. Oh my god. Now let's see what the poutine bits are like. I know I've had poutine many a time back here in the UK. I say that like I travel all the time. I've been to Canada once. The poutine in Canada and America just works. It just melts right. I think it's just we're not allowed certain things in our cheese out here. So the poutine that you get in the UK just isn't really that good. It's just no, it never is. Big dod of poutine, a bit of bacon, a wee chip. Let's try it. It's really, really nice, right? I'll give you that. That poutine is weird, man. I think it's halloumi. Or is it, man? I really cannot tell. It's got a really kind of squeaky flavour. A really squeaky, no flavour, a really squeaky like kind of texture. Like the same like that halloumi does. Oh, the bacon. Some of the best bacon I've ever had in poutine. That's stunning. £6.75. Do you know what? See for a portion that big and the amount of like different meat and cheese that's in it and the chips. I'd say that was well priced. There's actual hunners of gravy in it as well. There's hunners of gravy at the boat, mate. So you're definitely getting a well mixed and rounded out meal, I would say. The gravy's nice. I think the gravy needs to be perfect in a poutine, and that's a strong 9 out of 10. That it would be 10 out of 10 if it was the same poutine they use in Canada, but I legally don't think it can be, so it's a 9. Right, the world famous beef drip. Now I'm not saying it's world famous, literally even the receipt is saying that it's world famous. I really don't know what it is, so it can't be that famous. I don't think I'm going to like this. I think it's that kind of like, that beef that we just had. Oh wait, is it? I don't know what that is. No, that looks like corned beef. No corned beef, like the sliced thin beef that you get, like the packet beef that you can get at Asda. So is this a dip? Ooh, it's a really, really watery gravy. Oh, there we go, there we go. It's like soup. Oh, that's got a smell, what is that? I don't know if I love that or if I hate it. It's called a beef dip, so I can only assume that I dip it into this mad beef. Must be, man, eh? This is going to be roasting hot, isn't it? Oh my god. That's some flavours. That is weird, man. I didn't get much of the beef, I'm not going to lie. I got a lot more onion and bread than what I did anything else. So I'm just going to try a bit with the beef. It's like thinly sliced beef. Oh, the actual, the thinness of it is, I think, is what makes it work. Proper thin sliced beef. But topside beef, is that what it's called? I'm trying to do a food review. Shut up. That's nice. The beef is nice. I think if it was any thicker, this entire thing wouldn't work. But it's a fact because it is that thin, it definitely works. I don't know if I like the bread being dipped in that kind of gravy. I think it's maybe because I've been burned before. I've deep fried many a thing that's had bread. The oil just absorbs into the bread. Quite clearly you can see there's not really much inside that bread. It's just bread, right? See if you dip it in a wee bit. I mean, it becomes consumed by it, like, and it just makes it really soggy. And I personally, I just don't like that. See, just that on its own is actually quite nice. I feel like there's enough like kind of sauce and moisture and like cheese and onion that's in it. It works. For me, I don't need the beef dip, even though it's literally called a world famous beef dip. But for me, I don't need it. I think I would give it an 8 out of 10. Well, there we go, down the hatch. You lot were the ones that asked for it, so I hope yous are bloody happy. But where do you want to see me try next? How's about let me know down in the comments below.